What if few mothers who are working mothers or for any other reasons, few mothers don't breastfeed?
Women who are having anemia and iron deficiency, mother's milk is the only source of iron for the baby.
Doctor, what helps to recover the iron deficiency?
Pregnant requirements of iron are not supplemented by the diet.
Doctor, how much a fetus in a mother's womb, how much of oxygen or iron it requires?
The mother requires 1 gram additional elemental iron, of which 3.4 milligrams per day is required to manufacture the RBC, and rest are transferred for the tissue building and for the energy metabolism. There is a cellular energy system called ATP, and for discovering that, that person has also got the Nobel Prize when he identified uh, cell's energy. A powerful controller is the ATP. ATP needs iron as one of its contributor to function for building up, reconstructing or remodeling, because as the child grows there is a lot of reconstruction and remodeling. We never look at it that way. It comes from one cell, then it becomes a ball, then it becomes an elongated thing, then it develops branches of arms and legs. Then when it comes to arms, then it puts the joints. At every point remodeling occurs. We never look at it. The number of cells that undergo are replaced and then new cells are done. So all those things need energy systems, and of which one part is one component or a contributor is the iron. The so so the, and now for earlier period, there is a concept called, when the babies are not growing properly, they defined as intrauterine growth retardation. Then there are two types. Asymmetrical IUGR, that means the baby's head is proportionate to the number of weeks, but the abdomen of the baby is lagging behind. But when you look at deeply, liver and spleen had enormous stores of energy, and as the energy demands increase, they come down, so the circumference comes down. Whereas if both the head and the abdomen comes down, that means symmetrical IUGR, that means damage is much more profuse. That means in nature, when the baby is growing, there is always head sparing, and a large amount of fetal hemoglobin and neonatal hemoglobin is pushed to the brain for optimal oxygen supply, where unimaginable level of neural networks are being formed, and those are getting disturbed in iron deficiency anemia.
So it can't be reversed post delivery.
Post delivery, uh, uh, it can be modified a little, but that child post 5 years, the answer is no, because what happens is the child's brain development, it is like more like a soft thing till 24 weeks. After 24 weeks you find the sulci, then uh, and when you look at the baby, when the baby is born, the bones of the head are not fused, because it has still time to grow. Only by the time of 4 to 6 months, the bones fuse together, because those fusion does not happen because the brain is growing. We never look at it that way.
Doctor, what helps to recover the iron deficiency or
Replacement, because what happens is our nutrition is sufficient in a non-pregnant state, but the pregnant requirements of iron are not supplemented by the diet.
Yes.
Anjate, universal iron supplementation has become the rule. And more so when she is deficient, when to begin with, she needs more thing. And on top of it, if she develops, if she is a smoker and a hypertensive, the impact of iron disturbance on the baby is much more. Similarly, if she is diabetic uh, and iron deficiency, the impact on the baby is more. And it's a multi-dimensional thing. Even though it looks like iron, its impact on the child uh, is unimaginable. When I first read the article, it mesmerized me. Also felt sad that we as a community are not teaching our own students the importance of iron deficiency. We are only teaching them about anemia complicating pregnancy or anemia of pregnancy, but not the philosophy of iron deficiency of pregnancy and reproduction, which is of paramount importance to the mother and the child.
So iron deficiency and anemia are not same. Can we conclude that? And it is very important for
They are spectrums with different dimensions.
iron is very important for the growth of the fetus.
Fetal brain development, like I would put it that way, we take anemia lightly because we just think when giving the iron tablets. But we have now, because one of the problem with Indian studies is our record management systems and record archival systems, be it in our libraries, be it in our hospital records, are very poor. So when they are poor, the longitudinal studies of impact of a problem or a deficiency, unless the Western tell us, we are not realizing it. Now India is waking up.
Dr. Yaru, away from the topic, or it is bit related to the topic. In India, in Indian kitchens, people used to say that there used to be cooking used to happen for certain kind of foods in certain kind of pots. Like for example, fries and all, they used to use iron. So will that help
Yes,
from
sir.
the iron deficiency?
A major thing is the iron requirements of pregnancy are vastly different from
Normal.
iron requirement for a normal woman of the same age. Iron puts tremendous load on the mother, and literally the baby uh, drains away the reserves of the mother. There are a lot of philosophical statements in that. And only when nothing is left, she also suffers. That's a very crude way of saying, but also an appropriate way.
It is a balance of everything: food, diet, and medicine.
I would put it this way: at this moment of time, we, when I say we, means obstetrician gynecologists, should spread the message that hemoglobin and anemia is one spectrum, but there are much more spectrums in that iron metabolism, and we should be take the responsibility of spreading the message that iron deficiency is equally important, and it has impact on the mother, an impact on the child's brain development, and in the first 6 months when she is on fully breastfed, much more severe impact. We never realize it. We only take it granted that we did a safe delivery and the baby and the mother went home.
But Dr. Garu, as you're talking about breastfeeding, what if a few mothers who are working mothers or for any other reasons, few mothers don't breastfeed?
And like breastfeed is very, very good provided the woman is healthy. Here the context in this study and paper was when when he realized women who were having anemia and iron deficiency, the mother's milk is only source of iron for the baby. So in turn, that injury was continuing after the birth also. Lot of times, the injury that or the stress that happens within the in utero, the womb, when it comes out, it is released. But sometimes when it's completely breastfed, I'm not decrying the breastfed. I'm saying in anemia complicating pregnancy, with the woman continuing to have deficiency of iron and does not take iron supplementation while she is breastfeeding, and the harm to the fetal brain is continuing. That's my statement.
Thank you, Dr. Garu. I hope
Thanks, Emily.
this will be helpful to doctors and to the listening mothers.
Thank you, Annie.